What's up, guys? AB Investments is back with you. I was warming up my car to step out. I haven't stepped out of the house for the last 2 days, especially with that snowstorm we had here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I mean, see for yourself. This thing was nasty. Ugh. My windshield is filled with ice. How many of you guys really never really cleans it when it's that cold? I just get in the car, I wait for it to warm up, wait for the windshield to heat up and melt down the snow and the ice, and then I'll let it go. But I'm not standing out there and shoveling ice and all that stuff. No. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys about something really important. This whole Facebook thing. Okay, hear this out. A few days ago, when Amazon did their returns, their quarterly returns, it was supposedly like 240 or 140 million dollars off what the expected returns were to be, or the quarterly returnings to be. And guess what? And throughout the market day trading hours, it went down like up to 7-8% almost. And then in the after hours, it went back up to, at some point, 21%. And then the next trading day, which was today, it averaged out at 12 to 13% gain. So here's where I'm trying to go with this, or at least I'm trying to put out there. I hope that it is as bad as what most people are hoping for it to be. I'm one of them, guys. I'm done with this, but you, again, like, you just have to always keep yourself ready and be prepared. You can't just put all your hope on one thing, and it's kind of like please, help me out, or like look at the universe, and expect just things to happen just because you want it to happen. So yeah, like I especially want to do this because I don't want people to go and literally think that start spreading misinformation. Then when it lets them down, then you got the people that are not really into this play, like really heavy, and they're just like a part of it because of the hype that they heard. I don't want those people to go away and sell out their positions just because they might just think that, oh yeah, whoever they're listening to, or this whole movement is not gonna come to no fruition. So that is my most important, and the most thing that concerns me is for the belief in that play to continue to be to go forward. And I know that personally, but I obviously would love for all the people out there to believe the same way. So what I'm trying to go with this is, they make money when they short it, and also on top of that, they give us this hype. There's a lot of us out there that just runs based on hype, and when that happens, that really over time missed, kind of like when you hope for something and it doesn't happen, it lets you down. Imagine when it's more constantly, and it's been like that for the last year and a half. Like, most of the people, everyone has been like, oh yes, this happened, yes, this rule passed, and it's over. Like with it started with the back when they first passed the DTC C001, then that created hype, and then we went to 2, and then 3, and then 4 and 5, and so forth and so forth. And again, nothing have changed yet. Not trying to let anybody down, but I'm just trying to make sure that you don't expect too much out of something and then end up being let down yourself, and then after that you just get fatigued. And because that's what they're doing. That's what they want. They want you to be fatigued, so that starve you to death, so that when the run-up happens, you just be okay with taking pennies on the dollar. Not everyone, for those of you out there. So hopefully you're not that person. Again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take anything that I'm saying as advice, but again, I'm just letting out my thoughts. So they make money on shorting the stock, clearly, and when they close out their position, guess what? They just load the position back up. That's exactly what happened with Amazon. So I'm getting pissed off because the people are all in on this, and they're not even leaving any space for any doubt on that. that, you know? I mean, look at the fact that who does Facebook own? It owns, well, the parent Metaverse, it owns Snapchat and Twitter. If you don't know that, you know that now. And those two did really well today. They went up, like Twitter I think was up like 7-8%. Snapchat was up from the all-time low that it had, you know, it was up 35-40%. So, and at some point it was actually above the 50%. So those are dumping back into Facebook's pockets. So don't just think that this went like, you know, I am a little bit surprised though that it did not bounce or rebound right away today, especially after market hours. I was expecting, since the week is over, the options have expired, as far as their puts, they made their money and everything. I was surprised that it didn't load back up crazy, like at least have a 10-12% gain and make up some crappy title or something saying that, oh, well, something made it look good, like what they did with Amazon. Like, you know, first they said it missed, and then literally after hours they said, oh, but it's still competing with all the other has a better model than whoever, like has a better model than Instagram or Twitter as far as advertising itself or whatever. It's something so stupid that it does not justify a 13 to 14, 15% gain. So it wasn't groundbreaking like it was crazy. So with that being said, guys, keep your hype, keep the hype levels on check. Yes, it looks good, guys. It does look good because it didn't load up. For me, normally I'm used to seeing it load right back up after they're done with it. That's it. They finished, they got their puts. Now the time to load it back up. But what's really interesting though, I can tell you one thing, guys, and I'll make a second video right now and tell you about that in real quick. So come back and check the second video out, guys.